A huge update just landed for Squad Busters, which is bringing with it 4-star Ultra units, updates to the Plaza, and a Pinata festival and some balance changes. So in this video, we're going to go over all of the update information, courtesy of the Royale API website. I'll have a link to that down below in the description, and a huge shout out to the creator of their site for helping provide all this information to me and others. They've been amazingly easy to work with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get right into the information, and look, there's 4 big things you need to know. The update will be live on Tuesday, the 21st, which is so soon, and it brings with it Ultra Evolutions, balance changes, Plaza Cosmetics, which, like, I hope there will be other things in the Plaza, friend invites, which, by the way, referral rewards seems good, fixes and quality of life stuff. But let's jump down to the 4-star evolutions, and we're gonna start with the Archer Queen. All right, we're gonna go over every single one of these 4-star evolutions and what they do. And the first up, Archer Queen, the crossbow shoots 3 arrows every single time. These arrows are slightly angled, so when individual enemies are far away, only 1 arrow will usually reach the target. And the 4-star evolution gives a crossbow spell. That's pretty cool. So the damage here looks pretty legit. If everything hits, it's 309 damage compared to a cannon shot, which is 154 damage. All right. Does the crossbow, is this something you deploy onto the map? It's about double the DPS of the cannon, but a smaller range. Keep in mind the Archer Queen can also boost these buildings if they're in your squad range, giving you an extra 28% DPS due to the hit speed increase. Wow. So giving yourself like a little turret that you can deploy actually does seem really good on this unit. Let's scroll on down to the Barbarian, and we'll try to go through these pretty quickly because there's so many. The next one is the Barbarian. It's enraged after busting a foe. During the 7 seconds after busting an enemy, the Barbarian gets about 35% more hit speed and does not affect the other troops in your squad. So that's just a straight up like DPS boost for your Barbarian for a short window of time, which seems like a really solid upgrade. Up next, the Barbarian King gives a super rage spell. Now look, here's the thing. I'm pretty sus on things that give spells, and the reason I'm sus on that is that you don't always have room for a spell. So with all these units that are giving spells, you're gonna need to use your spells more quickly, which gets a little weird when you already have a spell that's like really great to engage with, like a lightning spell, you know? So I think you can be a little bit more liberal as you star up units. It's gonna be a long time before most of us have our hands on 4-star epics, but whatever. Similar to the normal rage spell, the super rage makes troops deal more damage while maintaining the hit speed. So super rage is a 15-second duration and a 100% damage boost. Super rage lasts longer and gives a bigger damage boost than the normal rage spell, which, by the way, is a spell you can collect in game. So it's a well, it's actually more than a 40% lift. It is a, what is this? A pretty massive lift. It's like a 2/3 damage lift from your normal rage spell to your super rage spell, and 5 extra seconds is heat. Yeah, I mean, you pop this and you go smash somebody. Battle Healer, what do we get? Heals much more after opening a chest. I really like the Battle Healer, and the downside of the Battle Healer is that you have to open the chest to get the heal. I really prefer units that give their benefits while you're actually fighting other enemies, but this benefits you in between those fights. And it looks like in the Ultra form of this, that heal is going to be up to 700, which is a nice size heal. It's a pretty sizable boost. And the fused heal is 1,750. The amount of hit points healed almost doubles. Then B. Hey, look, you know, I don't like B personally. Not that she isn't pretty sweet and that her Bs don't do a lot of damage, but you have to leave the middle to get your B, and that often is pretty costly. But the Bs will circle faster. With 38% more speed, Ultra Bs seem quite dangerous. I mean, yeah, faster Bs means more DPS, right? And she was already insanely high DPS, and it hits literally everything, so you could be a hell of a lot more prickly. Bow. Mines deal much more damage to monsters. This, to me, is a bit of a bummer. Like, I know that Bow is moving all in on the thing that he does, 66% more damage, which is amazing, but the thing is that, like, he is so weak against players. Like, Bo is a PvE, and the thing I would love is if he had more utility against players. Sounds like this is not going to add it, but mine is already pretty good against players if they walk into your mine, right? It's going to knock them back, and that's a pretty build. The chicken spawns hatchlings much faster while using turbo. That's kind of interesting. So chicken is going to be all in on having more turbo, which seems good, and spawns load 5 times faster with your turbo. So when you're running around, you're gonna poop out lots of chickens. Kind of the opposite. Like, normally I'd think when the chicken stands still, that's when it has time to poop out some babies, but no, the opposite is true here. When we're running around, we get more babies. I feel like overall the chicken is a pretty weak unit. Kind of slick looking in its final form here, the 4-star evolution, but I don't know, we'll see. Colt. Bullet Storm charges when attacking monsters. So, probably one of the best Ultra abilities, causing the Bullet Storm to activate after any 4 targets are hit. Oh, instead of 4 buffs? That is insane. This is a huge buff to Colt. Oh my god. It even counts hitting several targets within the same attack as separate hits. So you can potentially activate the Bullet Storm in less than 4 attacks. For example, if you have 2 skeletons in front of you and manage to hit both in 2 separate attacks, your 3rd shot will already be the Bullet Storm. The Bullet Storm is what does really big damage on Colt, and it actually does blast through your enemies, which is kind of nuts. So it is area of effect damage. Colt powering up when hitting monsters could be really powerful. I really can't wait to get my hands on this. Now, Dynamite, on the other hand, talk about the unit you hate to have to draft. Tosses more powerful Dynamite. I guess, man, 25% more DPS. Dynamite combines the best part of his previous abilities, big damage, and 2 sticks, and big radius. Yeah, I feel like he needs something more, but good news, he is actually about to get buffed. So Dynamite is someone we'll talk about a little bit later on, and maybe those buffs, in addition to the 4-star unlock here, could be really solid. El Primo heals after the flying elbow drop. That's actually insane. He might be one of the biggest winners of the 4-star update. Heals 60% after a super attack. Dude, like a tank that can heal itself is really gross. El Primo looking good, man. Wow. Goblin increases coins given to 10. As if you weren't getting enough coins from your Goblin. This makes Goblin even better. And I feel like a lot of the best players aren't drafting Goblin, to be perfectly honest. So to see this is really encouraging. I think it will make him even more viable. And of course, he's even more disgusting when we talk about using him in a game like Doppelganger. Total coins for a fusion increase very slightly. So 3 times 7 plus 15, 36 coins for the super versus 40 coins for the ultra. This basically means you get more coins up front, which can help your squad progression a lot. All right, I guess maybe that's not as big as a deal as it sort of seemed to me initially, but oh, Greg becomes a healer. Chopping trees gives hearts. My boy Greg did not need anything else to be goated. He is insane. This is insane. So he is, let's go through this, giving you coins, he's giving you gems, and he's giving you heals at the 4-star evolution. Okay, sure. The heavy heals more when shooting faster. Heals per second increased by 85%. That's a big boost. Wow. Yeah, I find that the heavy gets burst down even when I stand still. So the whole point of the heavy is you get into a situation, you hunker down, you do not move. And you should be healing when you start shooting faster, and you shoot faster when you stand still. More healing seems like a thing that he needed to actually be unkillable. We'll see. The Hog Rider. The dude is already goated, but look at the quality of that hammer he's got now. Turbo increases movement speed even more. Oh my god. Okay, so there's a boost of 27, and Royale API says here, it's hard to say if this refers to 27% or something else. Need more testing. Additionally, it seems this value can increase up to 80 based on the amount of Hog Riders in your squad. So there's a cap to this maybe, because you can just move too fast, and moving fast is just that good. Maybe, right? Wow. Okay. Mavis, what do you got, girl? Can get more bonus loot from carrot patches. The rewards for single carrots doesn't change, but when you loot a completed patch, it increases significantly. This means that on average, you'll get 7 coins and 3 gems when completing a patch of 4 carrots. Since when does Mavis give gems? See the balance changes for more details. Oh. See, I covered this in the past, how Mavis doesn't give gems, so you're at a bit of a disadvantage compared to a supplier like Greg. But if Mavis is giving gems, that's going to be insane. On the topic of insane, your boy Max. Speed boost lasts much longer. Okay. That is very powerful. Speed boost seems to be really OP in the end game. And what does this do? So the ultra ability increases both the base duration of the speed boost and the recharge per busted enemy. Okay. So with the ultra evolution, the duration goes to 30 seconds from 18. That seems insane. And the extended kill goes from 3.6 to 6. I mean, look, the whole point of your max is to go fast, and now you're going to be going even faster. That seems really good. Up next is the medic. Throws heal packs much faster. See, now the medic is the kind of healer you want in your squad. Why? Because he actually helps you when you are in your fight, okay? So Pam is cool if you can bait somebody into fighting you at a heal station, okay? Either you have one in your bag, or you can have a chest down, where you open the chest and it puts down a heal station. But Medic comes with you wherever you go, which is just insane. Medic has 2 different heal effects, passive heal and heal packs. The passive heal targets the troops of your squad and heal packs. Heal packs heal much more, but are only given to one troop with the least proportion of hit points. So passive heal doesn't change for the Ultra evolution, but heal packs are dropped much faster. Interesting. Dude, if you're learning something from this video, throw a like on here, consider subscribing. Check out the Alpi website. The Royale API site is insane here. So heal per pack is the same. The pack time, however, goes way down, and the heals per second goes way up. This means that heal packs have 66% more heals per second. Wow. And if those are affecting your most injured units, that's amazing. So Medic looking very goated at 4 stars. Mortis. Busting foes also spawns bats. Now you get 2 bats for each busted NPC. One straight away, and another when the revived NPC dies. I wonder if busting foes also qualifies as busting people in the enemy's other players. Because summoning bats from their dead units would also be kind of nuts. Nita resummons her bear twice as fast. The classic ability resummons Bruce the bear 40 seconds after it's busted. The ultra reduces that time to just 20 seconds. I feel like that's pretty good, but I will also say that Nita's greatest vulnerability is not addressed here, in my opinion, which is that she just gets attacked from behind and like, see you, Nita. She just pops, man. She just freaking pops. Pam. Okay, we were just talking about Pam. Heal Station is more powerful healing. That is insane. Like, healing was already insane from Pam, so you may actually be literally unable to pop someone's units if the Pam heal station is down and they're in it. That is completely nuts. Heals per second increase by 28%. The final wave heals 25% more. Wow. That, dude. Pam is looking good. I'd still rather have a medic. Comes with me wherever I go. But if you can trap somebody with a Pam or bait somebody with a Pam, seems really good. Penny. Treasure has much more loot. I mean, okay. How much more loot? 8.9 average coins on the super to 10.9. That is much more. Okay. In fact, let's see here. The summary. You get about 25% more coins and gems. So 2 more of each on average. Wow. Really good. Key amount stays the same. Heart amount stays the same. It's just coins and gems, which like more is good. That's just on plan. Nothing too flashy there. Just does it better. Royale King deploys elite royal recruits. Okay. Royal recruits in the box with their nose sticking out. That's pretty funny. So elite recruits have 48% more DPS and 33% more hit points. I think that the Royale recruits here are generally pretty stupid. Like the Royal recruits from the Royale King mostly just kind of stand around near where you summon them. So I still feel like he's kind of weak overall as a unit, but if you get him in the early game and you rush to the middle, you can do some really cool stuff by virtue of just having a lot of stuff on the board that makes you difficult to approach. But toward the end, like, is he the guy that defines your fight? No. So like he's an early game draft pick, in my opinion, not a late game draft pick. Shelly shoots bigger super shells. Hey, yo. Super shells double in damage, 200 to 400. The amount of projectiles also increases from 15 to 25. Fusion super shell deals 775 damage. Wow. So Shelly's amazing, by the way. And what's cool about Shelly is she does this big knockback stun. She's almost too powerful, honestly. On the topic of too powerful, the tank girl. Tanks repair during overdrive, bro. So you start an overdrive now, don't you? If you have the 3-star evolution and the tank heals 200 hit points every 15 seconds, tank may be unkillable. As a fusion, she heals 500 hit points. This is one of the best troops in the game, and this healing ability makes her even more versatile and well-rounded. Holy smokes, dude. Tank girl is actually just completely busted. All right. Keep going. Trader. My boy Trader. You know, I made a 0 DPS combo with the Trader and it works and it's insane. Heals much more when giving gems. Wow. So Trader becomes a big healer, but here's the problem. He's healing you between fights, not in fights. The issue. Heals your squad 75% more. It's amazing. Fat heal. Love to see it. He honestly is becoming more of a healer with this. And I like this actually because he may be more viable in a non-ZDPS squad. Just as like passive healing as you go. But of course, he's a common. You'd rather have a legendary, like the battle healer, right? But whatever. Which, skeletons get stronger bones and sharper dagger. Okay. So your skeletons have more health. They last as long. Their damage doubles. Okay. Elite skeletons have double the DPS, yeah, and 56% of her hit points, which is still not much. Okay, yeah, but there's a lot of them. You can get a lot of these skeletons running around, and they become a problem. The wizard. I like to pick the whiz. What's he got? Bosses always drop a spell. That is sick. The wizard is kind of like a trickster, sort of. Like he's constantly like giving tricks to you, which is pretty sick. Now the balance changes. What do we got on May 21st? So we've got Shelly getting a boost, the chicken getting a boost, Colt getting a boost, Dynamite getting a boost. Oh my God. Goblin and Greg get a boost. Medic is getting buffed. This is mostly buffs. Wait, is this mostly buffs? It's only the witch where it's like a trade out. So let's check these out. The chicken, what's happening here? Turbo boots. The baby now gives you 2 boots and the super gives you 3. Love to see it. I feel like the chicken absolutely needs a buff. I don't know if this is enough of a buff, honestly. The baby version of Greg chops down trees faster. I love this change. Baby Greg was kind of sus compared to the buffed up Greg. Buff Goblin, baby gives 5 coins now, and the classic gives 7. Okay, cool. So lower evolutions do more. That's fantastic. The trader, you get more gems per 15 coins. ZDPS is looking better and better. Card in the end screen for my ZDPS video. Mavis can get gems from single carrots. Baby to Ultra now averages 0.56 gems per single carrot, and also carrot patches. Baby to Super, 0.3 gems per carrot, and Ultra is 0.74 gems per carrot. Mavis, so good. Economy Squad. I love buffing Economy Squad. I think it's great to have alternate ways to play the game. The hit points of many troops are getting buffed. Ooh. Dynamite is getting a hit point boost. He needed it. Medic is getting a hit point boost. He may be too powerful, TBH. Bo urgently needed a hit point boost, as did Colt. These guys just get popped and they're a liability in your squad, even though they're very powerful. They're glass cannon. Same is true of Penny. So to see her get a boost, same is true of Wizard. Pam, I've seen her get popped periodically. I cannot believe Tank is getting changed at all. Tank is too good. I know that she's not as good when she's not in the tank. She's just dead weight, but like, wow. I can't believe she's getting buffed. Crazy. Chicken gets a buff. Witch gets a buff. Max gets a buff. Goblin, Archer Queen. Basically what this is doing is they're saying, hey, a lot of units are dying too fast, and I'm good with that. I actually like that all of these are getting buffs. The Royal Recruits are getting buffed, more hit points and damage. The Elite Recruits are buffed. The Witch is getting nerfed. Skeletons are spawning slower. So this is like the first unit to get properly nerfed, right? Also now a limit of 12 skeletons. That's probably a good thing. That is a huge nerf. That is a massive nerf. Mega units. This is very important. I feel like megas are a little toxic in their implementation, just a little, because like, let's just see what they're changing and then we'll talk about it. Even less likely to spawn for strong squads. Good. Win more should not be a thing. Come back with a mega should be a thing. No megas in the first 2 minutes. Good. They completely break the first 2 minutes of the game. They're too strong. But also that means that like a fusion key is pretty strong compared to a mega, which I like them reducing the relevance of megas, IMO, from like swaying matches too much. Like you want them to be big, but you don't want them to be stupid. No more multiple megas per squad. Good. I, in a game, had 2 megas, 2 dragon chickens. It was disgusting. So 1 mega per squad is probably for the best. And they're less likely to appear after being refused, which is a good thing. If I say I don't want a mega, I don't know, is that a good thing? It's annoying when it pops up over and over where it's like, hey, you want this? Hey, you want this? Hey, you want this? But that's mostly annoying because if I don't want it, I lose time in making my draft selection. It doubles the amount of time it takes to actually select something because I gotta push a button to say, don't give me this mega. This sort of addresses that, but not necessarily in the way that I want. Because like, let's say I'm getting decimated after having refused a mega, and now maybe I want it, but it's too late. Bit of a yikes. And then appearance increases. Even more likely for weakened squad. Yeah. Love this. Megas as a comeback mechanic seems great. Faster turbo reload. Ooh. So speed was already meta. A boy Renzai was like Chisgule speed. I was like, huh. And turbo reloading faster is kind of insane. More coins in the late game is great. Monsters will give more coins in the late stages of the battle, so I guess you can keep building your squad. Trees and tools respawn faster. Ooh, bro, that trees are spawning faster? Greg was already so good. 40-second respawn. I didn't even know it was a 45-second respawn, so to go to 40 is amazing. Hive down to 12 seconds and tank from 15 to 12 is awesome. Often you show up to pick up a tank or a bee, and it's like, bee is always there, I find. Nobody's getting bees, but everybody's getting tanks. Gold in blue boxes. Blue boxes give 1 more coin, making them a guaranteed source of gold. Yeah, it kind of sucked to pop a blue box and not get any gold, like a lot. Mod balance. Ghosts and Royal Haunt give more loot. That's great. The ghosts were just a pain in the ass, and they kick your ass and didn't give much. That's good. Plaza Cosmetics and Hammers. Oh, this is exciting. The Plaza is the homepage of the game, and this update will add ways to customize it with statues and other decorations. Previous betas of the game showed this feature with buildings that could enhance your progression, but it seems that these won't be introduced for now. Ooh. So buildings that enhance progression will be amazing, but we're starting with cosmetics for now. Cosmetics can be bought in the Plaza shop. You can buy hammers for 100 coins each, but you'll also find them during battles as special loot. They seem to behave similar to chest keys from NPC enemies, randomly appearing as a part of the bust loot. Usually you'll find them when busting big monsters or bosses, but also in blue boxes and trees. We don't have specific stats for now, but it seems that earning more than 1 or 2 hammers per battle will be rare. Okay. The simplest decorations are at the price of 40 hammers. They can go up to 2,500. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want the kaiju decorating their city? I don't know about this other crap. Kaiju? Now we're talking. Now we're talking, baby. At the moment, the Plaza has 8 slots for big decorations, 10 for small, 18 slots in total. You can place small decorations in big and small slots, but big decorations can only be in the big slot. Makes sense? Special decorations, some of them can't be bought with hammers, like the Trophy Cup. 600 hammers after reaching Squad League, exclusive 40 million pre-registration statue. I covered that in a separate video, or it'll be in the end screen for that one. Friend invites and the Pinata Festival. Referral links introduce rewards for you and any friends you get to try the game. Hey, yo, your boy Cheese here is gonna have a referral link. You can also collect Pinata sticks by playing with your friends. You can earn magic bag items, coins, and more. Ooh. Collect Pinata sticks with your friends to earn big rewards. Kind of curious what the rewards are. Presumably you pop open the Pinata and you get, I don't know, the same things you get from a regular chest, perhaps? Maybe some hammers for cosmetics. So there are some other changes here. The Mega Bank access is important. After the next season, the Mega Bank will stop being a Gem Pass exclusive. That's amazing. So today you buy the Gem Pass and you get Megas periodically. Now it sounds like that's going to be more available. Chest doublers. When this boost is active, it doubles your battle reward chest contents for a limited time. Sick. Oh my God. So, you know, you can get a game in every 5 minutes. So if this is going to last 30 minutes, at most you're getting in 6 games of double rewards, probably closer to 5. But double rewards seems really fantastic. Wow. And there's so many things here. Mod relocations. So Epic Overload is going to World 3, which makes sense. And the Super Gem Mine is going down to World 2. You just don't have that many epics in World 2. Like, bruh, it's just annoying. They just get in your way. Chest timer pauses. Whenever you buy or get more chests, your current chest timer won't be reset. That's amazing. And still it will be paused until you have more slots open again. I was feeling like I was getting punished, spending 6,000 gems refreshing my 3 chest slots, because I could be like 30 minutes away from a new chest, but I want to play now. And if I want to play now, I want to get some rewards. And like, that was kind of annoying. So this is a really, really, really nice quality of life update. Daily shop refresh. You can refresh the daily deals in the shop by paying 2,500 coins. Seems good. This is going to matter a lot if you are trying to rush to 4-star units, obviously. Right? Like, obviously that will be helpful. This is kind of cool. Comment or discuss. Discuss.royalapi.com. Big shout out to the maker of this site. Links up in the top. Squad.royalapi.com. And to the maker of the site for getting me this information. I really appreciate you, dude. If you enjoyed the vid, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. I've got a couple codes you can use to support either me or the Royale API down below. We, of course, both really appreciate that. My code activates starting on 5/28. I'm pretty hyped for that. So until then, use this guy's code. All right? If you enjoyed the vid, throw a like on here. Subscribe to the channel. And until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Check the cards in the end screen for more Squad Busters content.